Okay, so hello. It is a Monday, and I just wanted to tell you guys van life in real life, where I spend a lot of my time. So, what I do on the road for money is I'm a virtual assistant for a client right now. Last year I had 5 clients, and I ended up kind of streamlining so I could focus more on my podcast and focus more on traveling and kind of live a less expensive life. I also was getting migraines, so I couldn't work as much. So, right now, I'm a virtual assistant for one main client, and you can see I'm watching her on her Facebook Live. So, she's actually launching a personal brand photography course, which is really cool. So, right now, she's doing a 1K weekend challenge where people can get 2 paid clients that will hopefully turn into recurring clients. So this is a really, really exciting week for working for my client. I just absolutely love her, and she's so genuine and authentic and awesome. So I get to watch her Facebook Lives. I get to comment on people's and interactions with the video. I monitor to make sure nobody's being mean. I share all of the links to the Facebook pages. So I do kind of things like that for my virtual assistant position. I do a myriad of tasks with it, and if you want any more information about that, I am totally open to sharing that, because I've actually been an assistant for 10 years now, and I have a course for how to utilize a virtual assistant too. So this is kind of my area of expertise. But as you can see, this is kind of where I work, is a Starbucks. I buy a $2 black coffee usually, because vegan, gluten-free, they don't have many things that I can have. My puppy kind of just sits here with me. I try to find outdoor seating, even though it's kind of raining. This actually makes a nice awning here. So yeah, as work on the road, virtual assisting, and I think it's a really great way to make a living on the road. You can do it from anywhere. I have clients that I want to become like. I found clients through entrepreneur groups and through friends of mine that referred clients to me. So I've worked with quite a few different people for my virtual assistant job, and I have a lot of recommendations for other virtual assistants that are just getting into it, job boards and different conferences that you could go to too, that really, really help you niche into your specialty, and that makes you way more hireable, especially with the industry turning towards really super duper affordable virtual assistants in the Philippines. You can specialize in something and you can charge a little higher in the US or internationally if you specialize in something like I specialize in marketing and launching. So that means that I have that area of expertise, so my clients come to me because they know that I'll be a virtual assistant that will be very community oriented and will be really good at helping with that marketing and the launches. And just doing stuff like this. Like literally buying gift cards for Starbucks for all of the people that are helping with this launch. That's one little miscellaneous task that I do as well. There's just a myriad of tasks. So if you're interested, leave me a comment and let me know what your question is, and I'll respond to those and let you know kind of what it's like from my perspective being a virtual assistant. And that's kind of what I do on the road. I also have a Patreon for my podcast, and so that's kind of another source of income. I send postcards to people. People follow along. It's really, really fun. Patreon.com/NatParkStories if you want to check that out. And that is for my Nat Park Stories podcast. So those are the 2 income streams that I have. Sometimes I do, I'm now writing for travel magazines and stuff. I'm pitching to different travel magazines. I want that to be another income. And then, like I said, I launched a course that was just the 5-day free challenge so far, but we're actually monetizing a newer version of that course. It's called The Time Rich. So that's kind of what I do to make money on the road. Like I said in one of the videos previously, I actually spend more than I make at this point, but I'm hoping to change that soon. That's why I'm kind of creating so many different revenue income streams, and kind of trying to focus on what I love doing, which is the podcast, which is sharing my story and other people's stories to fall back in love with America. I also just love working with my client, and we get along really well. So I've worked for her since January of last year. And so yeah, leave me any questions you have. I know this is a big question. What do you do on the road for money? And I've got a ton of advice for that, honestly, because I've been able to meet so many different people that do just a myriad of different things for money on the road, from literally renting Airbnb from their house that they moved out of, and they live in a van at that point, to doing just like seasonal work. That's a really good option too. But I love virtual assisting. You can also teach online, and I have kind of done a little bit of research on that too. Just teach English, and there's a couple of really good videos on YouTube that I can point you in the direction of if you're interested in doing that too. So yeah, that's what I do on the road, and here's where I work from on the road a lot of times. That's a reflection of my van there. Oh, I love my little home on wheels. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Like, subscribe, do all the things that are on YouTube. Bye.